Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss on Intro to Waiting for Godot. It's a type of revisiting the drama Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett. Here we shall be trying to see what Waiting for Godot has for us when we try to analyze or teach our students. So let us go next and see what does it present to us. We can see that Waiting for Godot is a seminal play written by Irish playwright Samuel Beckett. It was first published in 1952 and premiering in 1953. It's widely regarded as one of the most important works of 20th century and cornerstone of modernist theater. So we can say that it was written in the middle of the 20th century and has got much of it which is called modern drama and modernist theater, let us say. So let's see how it is having all these ingredients in it, because of which it is going to be the modernist theater. Theater of the absurd is one of the terms that has been assigned to this drama. It's a movement characterized by its focus on the meaningless or absurd aspect of human existence. So two important things are there, that in this life of 20th century, many of the people have started to think that life is almost meaningless, and it has got certain aspects which are human aspect, but they're absurd as well. And because of that, this drama is termed the theater of the absurd as a movement that has started with it. The breakdown of communication also is one of the parts of all that, and the search for meaning in an apparently indifferent universe. So these are some of the ideas which the theater of the absurd would represent. And so, the plot of the drama is up to some extent in conformity with those definitions of theater of absurd that we have just gone through. For example, in this play, there are only two characters which are important, that is Vladimir and Estragon. And these two are waiting in this drama for someone called or named as Godot. They are unsure when he will arrive, or even if he will arrive at all, they're not sure about this. But the hope is there. Two of these characters or the play actors keep on waiting, keep on talking, sometimes humorously, sometimes philosophically, in order to pass the time. They talk of the personal history and the physical discomforts also. It means whatever comes to their mind, they keep on talking and occupy themselves in debating their situation. But still the question remains, will the Godot come? And there is no sign of Godot's coming. The same happens in the second part of the drama, where these people are still waiting for someone to come, and the cycle of waiting continues. But meanwhile, two more characters arrive. One is Pozzo, other is Lucky. Pozzo is a pompous man, and Lucky is a servant. So Pozzo is mistreating Lucky. That is also one of the complications of life where the things go like that. The play continues and then ultimately concludes in a very ambiguous way, with Vladimir Restogan still waiting, unsure whether the Godot or the Godot would arrive or not. So that is the kind of conclusion where the things do not wrap up in a very good way. Rather, more ambiguity is added to the ambiguity with which the play begins. So let's see what kind of themes possibly are existing in this drama. One is the absurdity of existence. That is one of the main and central themes of the character. All these characters, whatever we have mentioned, these are trapped in the repetitive cycle. They're unable to come out of that, neither they are able to give up their hope. That hope keeps on there. Beckett seems to suggest to us that life in this world is really meaningless, and the search for the purpose of life is also futile. There is no way to go through in a perfect, complete word, comprehensive word, but rather a type of continuity of wait is there, and that will keep on going on. So that's one of the central themes of this drama, that is absurdity of its existence of the human life in this world. Same is the case with the two more themes, and these are about the time and waiting. That in this drama, the time is of cyclical in nature, because one day passes, Godot doesn't come, the other day passes, Godot doesn't come. In both of these days, the human existence keeps on happening, whatever the way it is, but the endlessness of the feeling that the time is moving forward, but nothing is happening, that is quite dominant there. It's because of the understanding of the human existence is possible to find out in this drama. That is why the theme of existentialism is also there. For example, the characters are often seen as existential figures who face the futility of human existence. The play reflects the philosophical ideas of thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus, who question the meaning of life and the role of human agency in an indifferent universe. So we can simply say that human beings are existing in this world, the world which is present in the universe, and that universe has got nothing to do with the human being. The human beings are there to find out their space and place and try to know what the meaning of their life is going to be. But most of the time, it's not possible even for them to find out those meaning. And the life keeps on going on, and ultimately everyone goes back to the world from where he came, and so no meaning is found out. So life, according to these philosophers, is meaningless, and it's not going to contribute into anything into human life at all. But human beings are there to keep on searching, and that is why the two characters are waiting for someone called Godot. They have a belief, and they know that some kind of person would appear, or they hope at least that some kind of person would appear who would tell them what is the meaning of their life, who would deliver them something, and who would fulfill their expectation. But these expectations continuously are undermined in the play, and therefore this drama becomes a type of metaphor for human beings and their quest for meaning in the uncertain world. So this drama, as in this drama, the Samuel Beckett, the writer, becomes philosophical writer in the sense that he tries to let us know that the struggle of human life is to continue, to find out the meaning of human life is to continue, but ultimately the humanity or the human being are not going to get anything because the world itself is an uncertain world. And so there is another aspect that can be discovered in this drama, the relationship. For example, Vladimir and Estragon, both of these people have a very complicated type of relationship. They are companion of each other, but they don't want to stay together. But however, they are forced to survive together. They are forced to live together. In this way, their dependence is there, but it's a very complex dependence. They care for each other and are connected with each other in the face of despair. Though they are not necessary to be connected, but they are, as the human being most of the time are. So that is why this drama talks about the relationship of human beings and the dependency of human beings upon each other as well. If we look at the structure and the style of the drama, that's also based on some such things which we have discussed in previous slides. For example, Beckett is writing is minimalist and sparse, both the dialogue and the staging. For example, there are few props on the stage, and the props are, as the picture also shows, a tree and a barren land, nothing more than that. The dialogue is also of the same nature, sometimes comic, sometimes tragic, and it highlights the absurdity of human life with humor. The contrast between light and dark tones is part of what makes the play so powerful and unsettling. So in that way, the drama itself is suitable to the theme and the kind of behavior it emerges and the human being it portrays. Human beings are in this drama, of course, they are shown, and this drama therefore becomes a metaphor for the human condition. The human condition, for example, is an existential condition. They're supposed to wait fall of their life, for example, and that life is the only explanation and interpretation of the play, and that encourages the audience also to find out the meaning of the life they are existing. So in this way, the drama becomes a type of metaphor for the human condition, that it portrays what human beings are, what are their relationships with each other, and how do they live and communicate with each other. The drama is a legacy of the human being where Waiting for Godot becomes avant-garde theater. It influences, extends far beyond the world of theater, impacting literature, philosophy, and visual art. So what happens in this drama is found almost in every piece of literature and art in the same time when this drama was written or being premiered. The play challenges conventional ideas of plot, character, and narrative. It is not having, therefore, any traditional or conventional plot structure or the characters or the narrative. It makes it a radical departure from traditional storytelling, and that is why most of the time the drama is thought to be a modern drama. We can conclude by adding these words in the end. We can say that the drama has the themes of bleakness, but it is also deeply moving and thought-provoking too, which engages the audience in a dialogue about the nature of existence, suffering, and the search for meaning. These three things important because the drama goes to highlight these three things, that human sufferings are there, the search for the meaning, and however they have to live as they are. Its ambiguity and openness to interpretation have made it subject of endless analysis and discussions as well. Definitely, when it is the case, ambiguities are there, complexities are there, endless discussions take place, ensuring its place as one of the most important plays of the modern era. So that is the revisit to Waiting for Godot, trying to highlight what it has more for us to discuss and to analyze. So students, if you have understood something about this Waiting for Godot, do not fail to hit the subscribe and the like button. Hope to see you in some next video.